Fighting talk back again into the I'm delighted to be joined by James Lewis ahead of his bout against Niklas Stozle, a part of Oktagon 39 on February the 11th. James, I mean, you made the dream start to your Oktagon run so far. You'll be looking to pick that up. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, good. Thank you, mate. Really good.
If we look forward, I think maybe in terms of name, this is arguably the biggest opponent you've had. Of course, Stolze had his little run in the UFC. It didn't go the way he wanted it to. What are your thoughts on him as an opponent?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think it's definitely sort of the biggest name so far in my career. Yeah, got a lot of respect for Niklas. He's done well. I think a couple of his fights in the UFC, could have easily gone his way as well. You zig when you should have zagged. I think he showed his quality at times. So yeah, I think he's the biggest name so far. But they're the fights we want at this stage. So excited for the opportunity.
And I mean, look, you're fighting, I guess, in his backyard, if you like. You're fighting in his home country. How do you deal with that? Do you find that that's more pressure on you or more pressure on him?
To be honest, it's how you perceive that pressure, isn't it? So I don't know how he's perceiving that as pressure or if it's making him excited or what. So, but I love it. I love going there to someone's backyard and getting it done. I found it a really good experience last time, so I'm looking forward to it.
You touched on that, of course, and yeah, that last bout, your first one on Oktagon. I mean, it was a last minute change in opponent for you, which wasn't ideal. 10 days out, I think it was.
Yeah.
As an athlete, how do you deal with that mentally? Because you spent weeks training for a certain opponent to then 10 days later, and the switching stance as well, which is, I imagine, a nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, I think the key is always to not focus too much on your opponent because these things can happen, can't they? So it's all about focusing on yourself, focusing on your own skill acquisition, focusing on your own improvement. And it was very fortunate last time that we've been doing a lot of southpaw stuff anyway, in regards to our own southpaw stance. So we've been working a lot in southpaw, so that was a lucky coincidence. So we dropped on with a bit of luck there. But yeah, just about focusing on yourself, isn't it? Your own improvement all the time.
The fight itself, I know it didn't even make it out the first round, but it was a little bit of a war to start with as well. How do you assess your performance when you look back at that? And I mean, what a way to announce yourself on the Oktagon stage.
Yeah, I was really pleased with my performance that night. Really pleased with how I felt. Enjoyed every second of it, to be honest. Little bit of striking, managed to drop in, showed my grappling. So it had a bit of everything. So I was really pleased with it. He got a couple of shots off as well, so it was good. It was good, really good. Got a bit of everything.
I know, obviously, you made the walk twice last year. You're getting out really early again this year. How important is it for you, and how active do you want to be in 2023?
Yeah, I want to be as active as possible. Obviously, I'm 36 now. I want to fight for a while still, but you want to be getting those. You want to be getting those fights thick and fast at this age, and while you're healthy, fight.
Touching then on your age there, how happy were you to get this opportunity from Oktagon when it has came at this stage in your career?
Yeah, absolutely made up, to be honest. This is, to be honest, I've been doing this for a long time now, so it would have been hard to get up for fights and carry on if it wasn't something so big and so something I've been looking for a long time. So came at the perfect time.
Was that then, I guess, a big challenge for you? Like you say, you've been in the sport a long time. For you to keep going on the hopes of getting onto a major promotion like Oktagon, is there a bit of a mental battle there when you're still fighting on maybe the domestic shows, feeling you should be on a higher show?
Yeah, it's, to be honest, and that's probably wrong of me, but that is how I felt. You want something new. You want something. We get into fight on these big promotions, don't we? So, it did need to come to keep me motivated. To be honest, whether that's right or wrong, I don't know, but that's just me being honest.
I'm sure, of course, you'll only look at everything one fight at a time. But if we look at the rest of the card, I think there's 4 welterweight bouts on, including your own. How stacked is that division, and what do you make of the division as a whole?
Yeah, it is a stacked division. It's got a lot of quality in there. Obviously, they've got a load of new guys in to compete in the game changer as well. So that's it's flooded the division with talent, really. But again, that's what we want. Want the big fights now. So, obviously the belt, and that's going to be tied up in the Game Changer tournament. So we all want to get involved in that somehow and make our name. So Niklas is a perfect opponent to do that, really. So it's a good opportunity.
Absolutely. Finally, then, just before I let you go, if fans haven't seen you before, if they missed that first Oktagon show, what can they expect from a James Lewis performance?
Looking for a war, looking for a finish, always looking for a finish. I always want to finish. So yeah, always an exciting fight. And I think it'll be a good battle.
Finally, then, sorry, can I get a prediction off you for how you see the fight going?
I see Niklas folding under my pressure. Seen folding under my pressure, me getting a stoppage at some point.
Excellent. That's perfect. James, thank you very much for your time, mate.
Thank you very much.